True that there are certain times for certain food. Food grows depending on the climate. If climate changes, farmers aren't going to be able to produce certain food.
Climate change is also affecting the forest because, according to the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change could increase average temperature by 2 to 4 degrees Celsius in Europe over the next 50 years. When this happens, it will cause considerable changes in regional and seasonal patterns of precipitation. Precipitation is the amount of rain, snow, hail, etc. that has fallen at a given place within a given period. This will change the environmental conditions to which forest trees are adapted and expose them to new pests and diseases.
What is environmental racism? Environmental racism is that the environmental justice recognizes that people of color, particularly low-income people, are far more likely to live near sources of pollution, such as hazardous waste sites and factories with dangerous emissions. They have less access to the public decision-making process and are subject to weaker enforcement of environmental laws. An example of environmental racism are schools next to factories, freeways, and train tracks. They also have the highest rates of health impacts, such as asthma, cancer, and premature deaths. LA tops the nation with people of color living near toxic facilities. In 2006, the city of Vernon decided to build a 943 megawatt power plant on Boyle and Fruitland. This power plant is close to schools, parks, and hospitals. A power plant emits about 881 tons of pollution a year. Because of the small population in the city of Vernon, residents are not able to oppose big business corporations. The good news is that the power plant has not yet been constructed because the community has made a difference. What can you do to prevent the power plant from being built? Go to www.novernonpowerplant.com. Want to help better your community? Go to Communities for a Better Environment at www.cbecal.org.
Rethinking before going out and buying things we don't really need. We can also reduce the energy we use at schools by opening the windows instead of using light unless we really need to, like at night. We can reuse materials like light and paper. We can use both sides of it. Recycling can be the last resource to reuse products because it still causes pollution.
People can learn to harness the power of wind and the sun by helping fix or create solar panels and windmills.
Ever since the Green Jobs Act was passed in 2007, there has been an increase in jobs that can save our planet.
Why are you concerned with climate change?
I'm concerned about the climate change because it is affecting us in many different ways.
It affects our future and the way we live.
Less water and everything's gonna dry up.
And I don't want to die.
We need to protect our natural resources and we need to keep them clean for our future generations.
Someday farmers aren't going to be able to produce enough food and we're not going to have anything to eat.
It might get harder than how it is now.
It's affecting our health and our planet's health.
Global disasters going around the world.
This is affecting my daily life and the life of my friends and family members.
The technology has always been here. We all just need to take action.